Alright, hey guys, welcome to the channel. I just started this channel up. This is going to be the first video. It's going to be it's going to be all detailing stuff, but it's going to be all store-bought detailing stuff, if that makes sense. Basically, you'll be able to drive down the road to your local Walmart, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Advance Auto, parts stores, wherever, and be able to hopefully find this stuff. I see a lot of people in there, and they're probably like me. They don't like to order stuff online, or they would rather read the bottles, check it out, look at it, see what they got. So pretty much that's what this channel is going to be focused on. So that being said, in our first video, it will be, we're going to do some trim restore, some plastic restore. We have Adams that I bought at Walmart, and Chemical Guys that I bought at Walmart. Both of them is roughly the same price, around $11 to $14, just depending on if it's on sale, where you get it at. I've seen it at AutoZone too. I have used this in the past. I've used it quite a bit. I love it for tires. It actually lasts pretty long. I'm really surprised about it. I actually love that stuff. I have never tried the Adams. So we have my son's 2006 Saab here that you can see the mirrors are pretty rough. So one side we're going to do Adams, the other side we're going to do the Chemical Guys. I guess we could do it on the front too. We'll keep Chemical Guys on the driver's side and Adams on the passenger side. And we will see what does what. So that being said, stick around, give us a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button. Like I said, it's the first video, and we'll go from there. We'll use it on the tires too. So, alright, stick around and find out. Alright, first up, we have Chemical Guys. It is that focused. Dry to the touch, repels dirt and water, long-lasting protection, vinyl, rubber, and plastic protecting. And it says, find the directions here. Protects against UV solar rays, perfect for tires, bumpers, trim pieces, bumper molding, side mirrors, and much more. Easily protects dashboards, door panels, vinyl seats, and steering wheels. VRP provides a brilliant shine, restores a dark black appearance to plastic and rubber trim. VRP protectant leaves no residue and finishes dry to the touch. VRP protectant keeps your trim looking like new for weeks, not for days. Penetrates deep into the pores in plastics, rubber, and vinyl to restore. The water-based protectant creates perfect new appearance on interior and exterior surfaces. Not a greasy, wet look. Restores the dark, rich shine to vinyl, rubber, and plastic trim with Chemical Guys VRP protectant. Directions: shake well, spread with foam or microfiber applicator pad, work into the surface, wipe excess if desired. Alright, we're going to use a microfiber terry cloth. That's what I normally use with this. It works pretty well. Like I said, I have used this quite a bit. I really like it. Does a really good job. Always shake your products. That right there. I like to dab it around. And you're just going to rub it in. And something this dull, you might have to put 2 coats on it. Might have to come back tomorrow and put another coat on it. But after that, I promise you this will last for a couple weeks. It's been on my Mustang since last summer. Still looks good, but it don't get drove very often. Doesn't see the elements very well.
Dad, why are you making another one? Why are you making another one?
Pull me in here. Get back in here. And as you can see, this goes a really, really long way. I just did this whole mirror with about 3 little drops. You do need to put it on a clean car. Make sure it's nice and clean and dry. Get it on any of the paint. It's not going to hurt it. Alright, now we'll move to the front bumper. Do the same thing with it. Hey. Give me 5 minutes, bub.
I'm going to use this first one.
Good. I just use horrible. One little dab. Go through, dab it on there. Now this will lighten up a little bit. They said you might have to put 2 coats on it. If it's really, really bad. Works great for your engine plastics.
This one now.
My favorite thing about this is it doesn't get streaky. Alright, now if you can see the difference. Now we'll try the Adams and we'll see if it goes on there just as easy. I've never used the Adams. I use this chemical guys all the time. Now it says Adams VRT is for vinyl, rubber, trim, and tires. Adams VRT dresses and protects vinyl, plastic, and rubber trim, leaving a dry to the touch satin finish. Use VRT on tires for a dressed matte new tire finish. Water-based formula will not leave any oily residue, attract dust or dirt, or sling from tires when driving. Provides long-lasting dressing on vinyl, rubber, trim, and surfaces. Great for engine bay plastic, hoses, and rubber weather stripping. So basically, tells you it does about the same thing. Instructions are applied to a clean surface prior to application with Adams tire and rubber cleaner, or wheel and tire cleaner, and a tire scrub brush. Dispense Adams VRT onto a Pro Tire hex grip applicator or foam block applicator. Spread a thin coat over the surface. Wipe away unwanted residue from paint and glass with a premium microfiber towel. For interiors, use Adams Interior Detailer or Leather Conditioner for suitable results. We're going to use a microfiber terry cloth. That's what I've always used for that, so we're going to give it a complete fair comparison. Said I've never used this. I've used the chemical guys quite a bit. When I found it and used it, seeing how long it lasted, it amazed me. Just finding something that turns your trim back to black. I'm gonna do the same thing. Just gonna dab it on, rub it in. I like using a towel because I can get the edge of it right on the edge of your. You okay, Bubby? You okay? Oh, this smells way better than a chemical, guys. I can tell you that. I like a really fruity smell to it.
Yeah, that was just my bench.
All right. Now that was just one coat of both. We'll come back in a couple hours and see what it looks like. Smell wise, Adams has definitely got them beat. We'll say this takes a little bit more rubbing to get it leveled. Chemical, guys, is a little bit easier use. All right, now we'll come to the front bumper. Let you guys see the transformation. Same thing. Camera wise, it looks like chemical, guys, is darker, but I think it's just the lighting. So when I see it from here, well, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. So far, I like the chemical, guys, better. Just really hoping I win it. Adams makes some great products, but this is so much harder to level. Now this might last longer, I don't know. But as far as ease of use, chemical, guys, is definitely easier. Alright, let me get a tire applicator. Put it on tires. Alright, this side we're going to use chemical, guys. Now, I'm not using my normal applicator because I don't want to mix the products. Alright, well, it's a little yellow microfiber foamy applicator. Said this, using this on tires is my favorite. This stuff lasts pretty long. Get no sling. But that'll last a couple weeks. I know how long to tighten it will once it dries. It will dull out. Try out the Adams. Once again, I've never used it. And we'll see what that looks like when it dries. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes. See how it's kind of streaky? That should go away after it completely dries. Chemical, guys. Adams. Adams looks lighter on the camera, but in person, they look almost identical. It's the Adams. Same thing. We'll give it about 30 minutes or so. Now, I will say, I'll say with the chemical guys on my wife's Jeep, it was really bad like this, and the next day it had dulled down quite a bit, and then I put like a second coat on it, and it lasted a long time. Exactly how long I can't tell you. It's still on there, definitely lighter than what it was a year ago, but it sees the weathering and stuff all the time. If it's a nicer car that you don't drive all the time, the chemical guy stuff will last a while. That stuff absolutely amazed me on how well it did on my Mustang. I did the whole engine bay. We'll get that out maybe tomorrow, and I'll try to do an update video on it. But I haven't touched it on the Mustang since last summer. It's been pretty close to a year. Now the tires, and it'll last a couple weeks. I'm not sure about the Adams. I've never used it until today. So the tires still look good. Not super shiny. Look new. That's the Adams. I'll come over here. The chemical guys. Chemical guys isn't quite as shiny. It's still got a sheen to it. And the chemical guys will repel water a lot. I know I'm saying a lot about chemical guys. I got a lot more experience with it. So that being said, we'll give it another 30 minutes or so, and we'll see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like after a little over an hour. See if it's a little streaky, a little spotchy. Say if you put one more coat on it, it'll go away. And actually, it shows up more in camera than it does in real view. Can't even see it in real view. Come to the front bumpers, it turned out amazing. I think the mirrors are just a little bit more beat up what the front bumper was. The chemical guys is definitely a little darker. And so I'll keep you guys updated on how long it lasts. That's the Adams. And it definitely needs a second coat. That's the tire of Adams. Looks pretty good. That stuff works really well on tires. We'll say, I really like it for tire dressing. I hate to say it, but so far the chemical guys looks a lot better than what the Adams done with just one quick wipe over. If you put a second coat on it, if you want to wait a day, wait 24 hours or whatever for it to nice and cure, and then put a second coat on it, probably look a little better. That's the chemical guys tire. I think I like that a little better too. It's not splotchy. The Adams is a lot more splotchy than what the chemical guys is. I've used the chemical guys quite a bit, and it works. I love it. It under the hood, if the plastic's not as bad as what the mirrors was, one coat and it'll last a while. As bad as those mirrors was, you're probably gonna need to put it on there 2 or 3 times. And then it'll finally soak in and it'll stay on there. But that being said, give us a thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe if you would please. And we got a lot more of these videos. I got a lot of products sitting around that I want to do reviews on. That's all store-bought stuff. Every bit of the stuff on here I bought from the store. Walmart, AutoZone, Advance Auto, O'Reilly's, Napa. This is probably one of my favorite products. The CarPro iron. It's the only thing I've ever ordered. I don't know why I look at a lot of stuff online, but also my wife doesn't understand the whole detailing part, keeping the cars clean. She's perfectly happy just going through the drive-through. So maybe that's why I buy a lot of it from the store. I don't have to hear about it. So that being said, stick around. We got a lot more of these videos coming, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.